welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report here on a Feel Good Friday. Barnes and Tony, once again. What's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. Stoked for Friday. Gonna be a great weekend, no doubt, dude. Excited. Good sports. Rangers 3-game win streak. What is it worth? I don't know. But hey, man, that's baseball, Susan.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking about this. I know you're going Gamer Con.
That's right.
Staying over or just a day trip?
No, just a day trip.
Gonna be
as of
feeding
now,
for
dude.
tables, though,
Yeah,
or no?
definitely. I'm sure it's gonna be interesting because, dude, the con goes until midnight on Saturday.
Wow. So you might maybe get a secondary room?
I don't know, dude. I guess we'll see what happens.
Get hammered,
you know,
dude. I'm guessing though, because it's this thing, like guessing the rooms there and the secondary rooms, probably prices through the roof.
I would think prices of the roof booked up, possibly.
No, and
right?
I have to say too, like obviously it's different. You know, you're going for that, so it's like the other stuff is secondary.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of hate going on Saturday because it's just too packed. I hate
packed.
like being like this, like walking through the casino, like
waiting for tables.
Sunday night, great.
Yeah, Sunday, pretty solid as well, dude.
Sunday, yes.
Sunday. You can find some $15 minimums, dude.
And honestly, a Tuesday is kind of nice too. A Tuesday, a Wednesday.
That's
other
nice,
than
dude.
like the morning and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But for that night, it's just awesome. You have the place to yourself, basically.
Yeah,
like
true.
there's obviously people there, but you're not overcrowded. It's just
Right.
overcrowded tables, like where you have to have 6 at a table. I don't like that.
Yeah, dude. People hammered. It's the weekend. Can't control themselves. It's tough. It's tough.
What would you say your perfect like amount of people at the blackjack table would be?
Honestly, I don't mind the full table.
Oh, so you like a full table?
Yeah, I would say I like to have at least 3 people. Let's say.
I think 3 is
so
perfect.
Three is good.
Like at the two ends.
Yeah, the
someone
one in the
center?
middle. Yeah. Nice, some space in between each other. Everyone seems to start to work together when there's a group of 3. Yeah, dude.
Have you ever like, or I guess it's not have you ever because obviously you have, but I'm saying have you ran into that much where somebody at the table is annoying, talking to you, or like I don't know, just not making the right moves and thinking they are, and like do you ever get that tight or not?
Yeah,
really?
a couple times. I mean, the last time we were there was the guy where like every hand he was like, "Oh, if I did this, but if you did that," and I was
So
like,
you were
"All right,
pissed,
dude." I was
kinda.
like, it's like the first couple times he said it, it's like, "Oh yeah, it's good," and then it's like, the next time he's like, "All right, dude, like what is this?" And then there was that time over the summer during Terrificon when it was Mike and I at the table, so it was just the two of us. This guy sits down, and like almost every other hand he was in and out.
Terrible, obviously.
Like, come
Hate
on,
that.
man. Yeah, we
Hate
had to
that.
leave. We had to
Hate
leave.
that.
Him and I got up. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
No, and I told you it just happened to me, and it was kind of
Yeah.
ironic. I'm the one who didn't take out hands, but when I did well last time I was there last week, there were these 2 people there, and they kept going in and out. Oh, I'm going to sit out a hand. And they got crushed, and I killed it, just stayed in the whole time.
There we
And it's
go.
just like, what I said is like, just be patient, kind of like a Josh B at the poker table.
kind of.
And just let the cards cycle through. Like get to the hot streak. Don't blow it beforehand.
Right.
And I people have a tough time to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. People sometimes think that they're going to sit down at the table and just start winning and continue to win. But it's just like, especially in blackjack and Spanish 20, you have to play the shoot, you know?
Yes.
Like you have to go through that tough time. And then when you catch hot, that's when you got to just like press your bets, double downs, and make your money then, you know?
Yeah. And then a common thing that I saw with these people too is like I will allow it, even though it is against the book, on 17, you have 16 staying, but they were doing 16 against a 10 staying. Right? Like the 7, it's worth it because unless there's a 10 or an ace, the dealer has to hit, they probably bust. But like, right? Like it's like, doesn't that annoy you when people do that?
Yeah, that is tough, dude. 16 is I don't know. People have like some different I guess mantras when it comes to when you have 16. But again, I mean, Mike always says it too. Vassal always said it. You got to go out swinging. You know, like you have to, dude.
Now, what about you? 16 against 17. You're always hitting or no?
16 against 17?
Yeah.
It depends on how the table was going.
Okay.
You know?
So it is like a gray area.
Exactly. It is gray area.
Yes.
It is gray area.
Okay.
Because sometimes, betting on the dealer to bust is a good bet, dude. Like sometimes it works out. So
is
it's
today
like
really Josh's birthday? Did that
know.
one? I know it was around right now, but I guess let's see.
it's actually kind of funny you mentioned that because I feel like when I woke up and I saw the date was March 13th, I was like, wow, that sounds like.
But is he one of those March? No, his birthday's March 17th.
Oh, March 17th. Okay,
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day. He said that. That's right.
Oh,
Dude.
right. But why did he say Josh? Why did Donna maybe the hashish early?
Donna, yeah, maybe.
I was gonna say. I mean, usually I would. No, but that's a little cover up though. I feel like no.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah,
Definitely,
come on, Donna.
Come on, Donna.
The hashish.
The hashish. It's fine. It's fine. It's Friday.
But I'm trying to think what else they do. Or sometimes there's a 5 hitting a 12 with a 5 showing.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we don't. That's when you want to stay, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And then it's the worst when you do hit and you get that face card, you bust, and then the dealer pulls a 6, and then dude.
Yep.
Everyone's tight.
I'm trying to think of other like just annoying stuff. I've also had too where there were times you're kind of on a heater, so you push it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The person next to you is playing $15 hands. They make some dumb move. You would have won if they didn't do it,
Mm-hmm.
and they like just are talking through it the whole time, acting like it's not a big deal. And it's like, dude, you completely fucked me. Like, why are you smiling?
Oh,
It's like, what are we doing?
Dude, it's tough.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Feeding for the tables right now,
Yeah,
dude.
honestly.
Damn, dude. With a nice Irish coffee at the table.
Oh man,
Oh,
man,
dude.
and geez, I mean, I feel like I would almost meet you up there if we weren't talking about maybe an early golf round on Saturday, on Sunday.
Sunday.
That's what they were
All
saying
right.
in the group chat. Maybe Chief, but New Jersey,
Why don't you just tell them to go to Mohegan, golf there?
Yeah, right. I wish the course was open.
When do you get when do the free round a month? When does that kick in?
So it would be next month.
Next month.
I need to go back one more time before the end of the month to get a couple more qualifying points, but
Okay.
I should be able to. There's a couple triple statuses. There's only one that I could go to because one of them's on the day of the Mets game, and obviously I'm not going to go after the game. That would be a disaster. Lose everything.
I feel like day of you're gonna be thinking about it though.
No,
come on.
because there's another triple status. I'll just probably go that one, or maybe even just go next week if there's a day to go like early on. I only need like even with a non-triple status. I feel like just a couple hours, I'll get it.
Triple status.
Like the experience. You have a player's card
Nah,
there.
don't,
No, are
dude.
you
Yeah,
anti-card
no.
or Josh B?
No,
Anti-card?
I Brigada had the card, but
Okay.
I would frequent the Brigada more often than Mohegan.
But you know what I always say? They're
Yeah.
still gonna give you something. So
yeah.
why not have it?
Yeah, I should
know?
get a card, dude.
Mark's always been like that. Dude, I wouldn't bet without the card. Oh yeah, no, that matters. Mark.
What the hell does
Or
that
were you gonna ask me
mean,
though?
dude? No, well, I was gonna say like Brigada, like when you're at the table, they'll make you a card if you don't have one. Does Mohegan do that, or you have to go to like the concierge?
They will do it. Yeah, no, but some casinos are annoying about that.
Yeah, but Mohegan will do it.
Yeah,
so if I
they
say I
will.
don't have a card, can you
Yeah.
can I get a card?
Yeah, and the players
pit
club
boss
is
will
right
be-
by the Wolf Den. It's right outside the Wolf
Okay.
Den. Right by Pepe's.
Yeah.
Is the player? Yeah, we'll just give them the ID. They'll give you 2 copies.
Oh hell yeah, let's
Yeah.
go, dude.
I feel like
Yeah,
do
I'll
that because then
dude.
you might get some free. Yeah,
Never know,
you'll be
dude.
around. Ooh, a
Yeah,
free bet.
free bet, dude.
$20 dining voucher.
Oh, dude.
Like last time, dude, it was sick. Like crush it at the tables. Woke up the next morning, $55 free bet.
Bang.
Hit it. Cashier cage.
Out.
Coffee. See ya.
There we go, dude. Definitely gonna do Pepe's when we're there too. Gotta do Pepe's.
Gotta.
Tao
wow.
would be nice though, but
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
This
Too
is
much.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, forget it.
But yeah, no, I am. All this talk is kind of making me
Riling you up,
right
dude.
now. But yeah, no, the Saturday push is tough. But I bet honestly, if you did kind of just pull an all-nighter or get a hotel nearby, like playing the tables Saturday at like 1 a.m. is fine.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just like the Saturday from 7 to midnight,
it's
is
tough.
jamming. But I do see we have a bunch of comments in here, some fantasy stuff I want to talk about. If the beach ball there settles down.
Yeah. Whoa,
What do we got from the inebriated one herself?
Of course, dude. Donnelly, first and foremost, says, "Good morning, boys. Happy Friday," she says.
Happy Friday,
We already know
Donna.
you're enjoying it. Josh B in the house says, "Yo, what
Josh
up, fam?"
B.
There's Chief with the 9 call. And then he wants to know, why is there 138 messages in the baseball chat, dude? Great question. Josh B
Boy.
says, Josh B says, why not with the laughing emoji? This is a long-term thing, he says. It's clear some people take it more seriously than others.
I mean, but my whole thing is, and we were kind of talking about this before the show, is like, I've never had a problem with standard scoring. I think the way we had it last year was fine. I just don't get why everybody obsesses over stat categories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like there's a reason why fantasy was made 5x5. Like, it's like, what is so, like, why does there need to be so many changes and intricacies, if that's the right word? I think it is, right?
Intricacies, yeah. No, absolutely.
But you know what I mean? Why does it need to be like that?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's again, I was trying to follow the conversation a little bit. I feel like what Josh said in terms of the categories were fine, except for the at-bats.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, kind of weird, but I feel like in terms of...
What about the war category? Come on, dude.
I don't know, war is fine.
No, obviously,
war is a very
just
important
kidding.
stat, dude. Okay?
Dude, I forgot what his buddy said, but it was just so ridiculous.
But
The components of the game.
Wow, the components, dude. But we'll see what happens. Again, I mean, last year everything was great, I thought.
Right,
so
exactly.
Donnelly, there it is. Joshy, birthday boy.
Playoff.
317. Josh says, yep, she plays it off. Oh my God, she says, birthday weekend. Chief not buying it, says Donna's still high off the gummies.
I'm not buying it either, Donna.
Nobody's buying it, Donna. My mother, excuse me, says good morning.
She's buying it. Borgata this weekend?
I don't think so. Corned beef and cabbage on Sunday.
Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. The Borgata, though. Well, summertime, though, is better because you can go to the beach.
Of course, dude. The water club.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents love the water club.
I have to say, though, when I stayed there last time, it was fine, but I think the rooms are a little in need of a rennie. Like, it's just hit that point.
I mean, I feel like it's, when's the last time they've done that, I mean, the hotel's been around a while.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's nothing like, it's just like, they just need to be updated. That's all. But top class place. Obviously.
Oh, yeah, dude. Those mattresses, dude.
Yeah. No, it's
yeah.
It's good stuff.
Especially if you got some money in your pocket, some chips, dude, you sleep real well.
It is so funny, though. Like, obviously, but just the difference, leaving in the morning when you did pretty well versus when you lost. Like, you're in the morning, you're leaving cheesing, I'm gonna get a coffee.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Krispy
Can't wait to go back.
Kreme,
It's just fun,
right?
man.
Yeah.
And then if you lose, it's like, so pissed. Why the fuck did I do this? I'm never coming back here again. Just how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like Josh is trying to get your mother going.
Yeah, Tony going to SI this weekend. Unfortunately, not in the cards. Again, Mohegan Saturday to go home for corned beef and cabbage on Sunday. Might be a little bit of a stretch. Yeah.
One thing I do want to talk because, first of all, what does she mean indecent? I guess I haven't seen that one. Who is
the
that?
movie? I haven't seen it. I've
That's
heard
not
of it.
Colin Farrell.
No. Colin Farrell, dude. I feel like this is a pretty indecent proposal. 1993. Classic Robert Redford film. Donna loves Robert Redford.
She
Demi
does.
Moore, Woody Harrelson, Billy Bob, Oliver Platt. Wow, it seems like.
So you haven't seen it?
I have not seen it. No.
Okay, which is rare.
I feel like my mother has seen this movie though. She's probably into it. Seems pretty hot and heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chief, by the way, says nothing better than you lost so much you don't even stay the night. You packed up and left.
Well, you can't because you're hammered.
Yeah.
But you can't sleep either because you're thinking about it. I just wanted to, before we get into the business here, we were kind of talking about this before the show, and I know Josh is very in on this, but could you, I know you were kind of saying, well, the roster moves, there was a limit or whatever, and I just feel I'm just curious your thought on this. I don't see why there needs to be a max moves per week and why it can't be, after the draft, there's a waiver period.
Mm-hmm.
And then when someone drops a player, there's a waiver period. Why does there need to be limits on moves? Why is that necessary?
Yeah, I guess. Again, I'm trying to think what last year.
I know
we,
they did it, but I've always just thought why.
Yeah, I guess that's a good question. I guess I don't know. I guess I never really questioned that so much because I started playing hockey, fantasy hockey, dude, and that was the same deal.
Yeah,
honestly. You only had 6 or 7 pickups per week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's because like there's just so many players and so many games every day that it's like if you have unlimited pickups, like you can just be cycling players every day and have people playing and stuff, right?
But my whole thing is, and I said this to Josh, is if you're doing that every day, you're gonna drop a lot of people that you shouldn't have dropped.
Probably.
So
yeah.
I'm saying, so it's not an advantage. Who is it? Is it Josh?
No, this is
okay.
Chief,
Let's get him
dude.
in here.
Let's get Chief in here. Stand by, everybody. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like on your roster, like you always do have a couple guys where you're just like, oh, like I could drop him, you know?
But why? So you know what I mean? Why does this need to be, a totalitarian state, Tony?
Totalitarian.
Totalitarian. Like Tommy correcting me.
Yeah. Oh, dude, where is Tommy, by the way?
I don't know. He texted me yesterday about Perot, though.
Dude, go on assist last night, by the way.
Yeah.
Chief, you're live on the line, dude.
What
do
up,
you got?
Chief?
Gabe Perot, Rangers hockey. What do you got, dude?
You there, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here. What up, guys?
He's at the tables.
What's up? You're still a little frustrated about the fantasy talk?
Yeah, well, you guys are talking Rangers. So like, I don't want to fucking.
No, we're just joking.
Tony was forcing that in, but
yeah, God forbid, no.
But honestly,
dude, the Yankees, dude, the Yankees. The Yankees.
Listen, we know the deal with the Yankees. We could talk about that forever. But just with the fantasy, Chief, I feel like no pun intended. I feel like a couple people are chiefing it about this. Like, I feel like it's not this complex.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't read all 138 messages yet. Like, it's just sitting in my little box, like, for me to look at. Like, I wanted to touch base. Like, I know you were asking about, like, why is there a max on, like, roster moves for the week? So, like, the number one reasoning for that is basically it's for pitching. It's because, like, obviously you could just turn around. Like, say your ERA is fucking shot at the beginning of the week. You have no chance of doing that. But you could turn around and just go pick up a bunch of scrub guys that could, you know what I'm saying, might get you a win. They'll get you a couple of Ks, you know what I'm saying? Like, might lower your, it could get you a quality start or something like that. So, like, if you just have unlimited moves, you can just keep picking up guys and just steal, like, other categories. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
But
because
you're
not worried about your ERA anymore.
But what about the other side of this, though? So it's like you do that, you're going to drop people that you shouldn't drop, and someone else is going to reap the benefits of it. So it's not like it's like some flawless strategy. So my thing is just like,
well, it's not. It's not, but that's the thing, though, is you're not dropping people that just other people are going to pick up.
But
like,
if you're
probably
going
to drop someone that no one else is going to, and you can just recycle that person that you pick up every day.
But what I'm saying is, if you're dropping and adding that many players, you're eventually going to drop somebody that was a terrible drop.
Mm-hmm.
But you're trying to like, this is what I'm trying to say, though, is that, like, if you drop one guy, right, and then now you pick up that starter for, say, on Tuesday, right? Now the guy that you just started on Tuesday, you drop on Wednesday and pick up somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? You recycle the guy that you picked up every single day.
Right, but I'm
so
saying,
you're never dropping more than one person. You drop one guy.
Why is that sacrilegious? I don't understand.
Because it's basically like cheating, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're giving away ERA just so that way you can try to steal some of the other categories. Like, when you should just do. But also, you're giving
away whip too. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. And then it's no guarantee that the person that you pick up is gonna like kill it with strikeouts or quality starts. Mm-hmm. You have no idea. You know what I mean? So I just feel like it just doesn't need to be governed. It's like to each their own. It's a risk, and you might do well. It's like going to the casino. You don't know how it's going to work out.
Oh, I know.
No, I mean, I understand that there's a risk involved, but like most of the risk is taken out. Like, when you have the thought process, I'm not worried about ERA or WHIP. I'm just going after the other things. Like, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the risk comes out. Like, so you're just picking up guys just to pick up guys to try to throw spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Is
that's why like there's always.
But you're not guaranteeing anything other than that you're probably going to lose ERA and WHIP. Like, you could do that and still lose strikeouts.
You could, or you could also win it too because you did that.
I don't
Like,
know.
you know what I mean?
It feels like it's like, to me, I just look at it as it's hand holding. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, this is fantasy baseball. You know, may the best man win. And it just feels like we don't need our hands held.
Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely understand what you're saying. Like, I just think that's just protocol in every fantasy sport is there's a limit to moves for every week. You know what I mean?
But
like,
if you go by the
standard
rules, though, it's not. Like, that's just an option that people
Yeah, there
add
is.
in.
What do you mean?
No, but the
No,
standard
it's not.
5x5 league. No, but a standard 5x5 league on Yahoo doesn't have ad drop limits. You add that on.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They 100% do. 100% they do.
I mean, I've never played in a league that didn't.
Well, I
have
mean,
it.
I'm going back 25 years of this. Do you have?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I do fantasy. Like, obviously, I do a lot of fantasy sports. I'm the commissioner. You know what I mean? Like, so obviously, Daddy knows what he's talking about. And trust me, they all have roster ad drops.
Oh.
Like, they all do.
Oh.
It
Yahoo
might not be
Fantasy
as much.
Baseball standard leagues do not have default rigid move limits.
So, like, where are you seeing that at? Because every year when I do it, it automatically asks me.
But
like,
it
what I
asks,
want, and it's automatically set at 5.
you. But I'm just telling you, if you
Yeah,
go
but it's
do a
automatically
public,
set at 5.
but if you go do a public draft right now, free public draft, it's not gonna have a move limit.
Okay, so maybe in a public draft, we're not doing a public draft. We're doing a league that we created, and the league that we created, it always has it. Like it literally, like it starts off with 5. That's what it does.
Yeah, I just think it's like,
Wow, Josh B
I
doesn't like that.
I
By the
don't
way,
do public leagues, dog. You know what I mean?
Josh B says free public draft.
right, but I'm just saying, like, if you're going back to the roots of fantasy, that's how it always was. These extra rules and like cutoff days and like limits and stuff, that's all because people just want to like customize and just like, I don't know, I guess it's like entertainment to like have as many rules as possible.
What do you mean? What do you mean by cutoff days? Like the only cutoff day there is for the trade deadline. And I mean, there's a trade deadline in real baseball.
No, not that. But like Josh is saying that like, oh, you know, only 2 days of the week you could pick up players. It's constant waivers. That's ridiculous. That's
I told you
what I'm
last
saying.
night when you said it to me that when you told me that last night, I told you that was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I've never
like
heard
that.
something like that before, and like,
Yeah.
and that's where the complexness that you're talking about comes into play. Like where he says, you know what I mean? Like you can do this in depth, but there's a way of going in depth and not being complex. And like doing it, you can only pick up guys 2 days a week or whatever and shit like that. Like that's making it complex in a way that you don't need to. You know what I mean? Like
right.
it's just
And
because, like, in all honesty, the whole point of fantasy, right? The whole point of us doing this shit is it's supposed to be a way for us to have a way to almost like have our own team, like in the majors or in the NFL or NHL, whatever the sport may be, and like that you're supposed to replicate it off of what you see, you know what I'm saying, on an everyday basis, and like that's the thing.
But
I'll say
there's no move limits on an everyday basis.
I know, that's what I was about to say, is there are no ad drop limits,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, in real Major League Baseball. I get that. But and also in the same fairness, it's like you have your roster, and you're not really making a lot of ad drops off of your roster unless it has to do with injuries or someone's just shit in the bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like normally, like the team that you put together is the team that you put together, and that's the team that you intend on rocking.
Yeah, I guess, like I said, it's just like I understand, but I guess I just look at it as for whatever reason, and it's like you're not alone. A lot of people share the sentiment. Is that like everybody's so nervous that on any given week they're gonna lose because someone's stringing pitchers, and it's just like I've been doing fantasy for a while, and it's just like that doesn't always work. That's why I just feel like it's like there's just no need to handicap that. It's gonna sort itself out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, it very well could. You know what I mean? Like, there's no, like, it's like you said, there is no guarantees to, like, the stat line that they're going to produce by picking them off of the waiver wire. Like, and I get that. That's 100% true. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole, like, fantasy career, if you will call it that, like, I've always had ad drops. Like, it's just always been the way that it is.
Yeah.
And so, like, I've always just played with them. You know what I mean? Like, because Like it is a way to govern. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing with trades. Like where like if you veto trades or it's commission's decision, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it has to be covered in some way or.
Well,
like,
the trade thing.
Like, that's why there's a commissioner in real life.
The trade thing though pisses me off though because it's like the only reason that is necessary is because everyone's such a rat. Because I've seen it happen in a bunch of leagues, and I'm not saying that people in our league do this, but where people like pay each other on the side to do trade, and it's just like you're really that pathetic. Like you're rigging a fantasy baseball league. Like I can't believe people do that.
Well, that's why I always, for me personally, like why I always like that it was commission's decision instead of doing a vote, because like, hey, not a lot of people even pay attention to the fact that there's a notification at the top to click on it to even see that there was a trade there to even veto it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even notice it until after they get the notification that says like, oh, there was transactions that have been fucking processed. Like that's when you notice that there was a trade, and it's even if you even look at it then. You may not even. So that's why I always like that the commission, because the commission, like you get the notification, there's no trade that you need to review. And that's why, like I always said, is for me, like I always had the rules that I always let all trades go through unless you're trading a superstar for a bag of peanuts. And you know what? Like unfortunately, I'm the commissioner and I make the decision on what the bag of peanuts is considered. You know what I'm saying? And like some people don't like that. Like, but to me, like I always felt like that was the fairest way, because it's just like, I like to think that enough people know enough about me to know that I know sports and I know the logic behind things, and I know whether or not something looks like a fair enough trade. And like it's like it doesn't have to be 100% like fair to fair, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to allow you to trade Oswaldo Cabrera for Juan Soto. You know what I'm saying? Like like that's where like I feel like we have to step in.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. No, that's a good
people,
governing. That's a good governing, Chief. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like I feel like people sneak by with these fucking like when you do the veto trade, you know what I'm saying? Because not everybody's paying attention to it, and like you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can sneak by with a bullshit trade because nobody was paying attention to the trade, so no one even like saw it to veto it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where like I say like it's kind of shitty, and that's why I feel like the commissioner should be the one that does trades, because like. Yeah. Someone should be looking at that to make a decision on whether or not that goes through. Yeah. It shouldn't be left to the league, because it would be fine if the entire league was paying attention and they're actually all voting. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
Yeah, no, I agree. And side note here, because I don't know if you saw it, because I know you said you had to look through your text messages, but Josh was suggesting Colts neck on Sunday. What would be your thoughts on that?
So, I mean, like, Colts Neck isn't super far from me. It's probably like an hour or so.
Yeah, because
I would have to guess it because I just have to travel west.
Yeah, because I think for me, it's probably like hour 45, but I'm fine with it. I'd be down.
Yeah, I mean, let me just double check with my wife to make sure that everything is groovy.
Of course.
And then I'll go back with that. Like, yeah, I don't ever really have a problem traveling to go golfing. Like Gambler's Ridge, that's an hour and 20-minute drive for me. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and so like Colts Nest is basically around the same area as that.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, they're all like within the same general like area. So like, it really won't bother me in to travel at all. Like even like as long as my wife is good and shit like that, bro. Like I travel to Connecticut to complaints too. Like that shit don't bother me.
Yeah. No. There's gonna be a lot of outings this summer. Everybody's feeding for gambling and golf.
Yeah. Like speaking of outings, on the real though, like I was telling my wife about it, and like I think it's something that we really should do. Like I know we talked about it in the past, but like we really should try to do like the barbecue thing. Like get a park, you know what I'm saying? Like with the field, like maybe do like kickball or softball or something like that. Get everybody's families together, because like you know what I mean? Like Sarah, like my wife, like she's met Barnes and she's met Josh and Kev. She met Ernie once. You know what I mean? Like she knows Anthony, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she knows him really well. Like she met him a couple times. Like, but like I just feel like it should be like, you know what I mean? Like we talk about each other to our significant others and our families and shit like that. And it's just like sometimes it'd be nice to put a face to the name. You know what I mean? Like and like to just see like who it is that people are talking about and shit, and like get everybody together if we can.
I would be down. It would be sick to do it on the beach. Honestly,
that would be sick.
That would be dope.
Throw the football around.
Yeah, barbecue on the beach, man. touch football game.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bonfire at night.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
a couple quads.
Yeah, I'm saying, me and Mary could be on the grill, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude. A lot of stuff to plan, man. I'm definitely all in for that. But yeah, I hope we can get this this fantasy stuff in order.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know when I'm gonna have the opportunity to look through these 138 messages.
Yeah, no, you know what it is, and I don't even mean to. I guess maybe I kind of do, but don't mean to completely call out Yak's boy. But I just feel like he was just very like in depth about the stats and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, I feel like the basic conversation we had. It's like good enough, and it's like I don't understand why there's so much. I'm trying to think of but just conflict about which stats we do, because like I said, it's gonna affect everybody the same, and I guess that's how I look at the moves too. I just feel like if we're all playing by the same rules, I don't know. I guess it just doesn't feel like it needs to be this dramatic.
Yeah, and that's why like I said in the chat this morning, like, because I've seen some people going at it and stuff, and like that's why like I had said is like we discussed this last night on Discord. Like that was the whole point of the conversation. Like, was to try to iron it out so that way we could be done and over with it and just be set, you know what I'm saying, like on the draft. Like, and like I thought we ironed it all out, and then we started juggling and jumping into all these like other crazy scenarios and like what other stats we could be doing and stuff. And it's just like I feel like the 9 batting stats and the 6 pitching stats we came up with last night are perfect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, it's 15 categories. It takes away the opportunity for ties. Like,
but the only thing I would say though is I don't think like the tie thing matters. Like I was saying last night, like you're doing 15 or whatever 14 categories for all the weeks we have fantasy. No one's gonna have the same record, dude. That's like the chances of that are like 0.0000019.
Sorry, shuffle it, birdie.
Well, I'll just say that's the thing is that like. Most of the fantasy baseball leagues I've ever done have always had complete games as part of the categories.
Right.
So like that's one of those categories that you do end up with a lot of ties.
No. I'm saying you could tie a category, but I'm just talking about at the end of this season, no one's going to have the same record. So it does each week. It really kind of is irrelevant if somebody ties or not. It's just about the overall season, what your record is, you know?
Yeah, I mean the astronomical chances of someone finishing with the exact same record when
it's like winning the lottery.
Involved, but yeah, it's definitely fucking. It's not great, you know what I'm saying, for a chance of that. But I just try to look at it is that like I said, you know what I mean. Like I just want to try to make sure that there's as little opportunity for ties because like I just feel like because that's one of the other things that kind of annoy me is that like. Where like the ties come into play, like you know what I'm saying. Like if you have more ties than you have losses, like so then like that now puts you in ahead of somebody else. Like you know what I mean. Like it's just like that. That's why it's just like I want to try to minimize ties, like out as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I hear you there. Absolutely. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But obviously, it's exciting that the baseball season is around the corner.
That's right.
Before you go, I was just gonna ask you 1 to 10 confidence level tonight against Canada.
I know this is shameful of me, but who's on the mound for U.S. tonight?
I just had this up actually. Who the heck is it?
You want to think about it?
No, because the MLB app. I got it. The MLB app. The Wi-Fi. It is going to be Logan Webb versus Soroka.
Logan Webb.
Wow, Michael Soroka.
So I mean that should be the tell of the tape right there. As long as the boys come out swinging, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, like Soroka's ERA is not really something to write home about. So I mean, like they definitely, especially too. Like I mean, he's an old Brave, so I mean, like Harper and Schwarber, they've seen him numerous times,
right? So
they should be able to take advantage of that. At least you would like to think if Bryce Harper remembers how to play baseball at any point in time this year. But that's like, I mean, like, listen, like when you look at the lineup, like it's hard not to be a 9 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like because it's just like how, like why would you think that they're not going to be able to take care of business? They should be able to. It's kind of crazy that they struggled the way that they did against Italy. Like, I mean, like they were in it. Like they had an opportunity at the very end there, and they I guess like some people like to say that Judge choked it away. Like, but I don't look at that like that. But it is what it is. But I like to think that like we should. I like to think that should leave a sour taste in their mouth. That like they had to rely on Italy to beat New Mexico in order for them to make sure that they got in. And I think that should waken them up and make sure that they go out there now where it's leave no doubt.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm just looking at this. So Colts Neck on Sunday, earliest time is 10:36. And they have Oh, what, you're really trying to play at 7 a.m.?
I mean, I don't have to play at 7 a.m., but like 10:36 kind of sucks. But like, because the only thing I always worry about is like when you start that late is the waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure you know this just as well as I do, bro. There's nothing worse for your golf game than waiting. You know what I'm saying?
The only
like
thing I would say though, this time of year, Chief, like teeing off at 7, it's gonna be like 35 degrees.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
it probably will be.
And weekend times are tough.
No, I understand that. It's just that's what I was just trying to say though is that like it just sucks for your golf game like when you gotta wait like that. That's why I like to go early.
Yeah,
because it minimizes how much you wait and like because there's nothing there's nothing worse. You get up there, you get that tee shot, you bang it. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting middle of the fairway, beautiful. And then now you got to wait 20 minutes before you can take your next fucking shot. There's nothing worse for your game than that.
No, I agree. But believe me, Josh will crack up about me with the patience. No one wants to wait at the tee box less than me. But I'm just wondering, though, because this is 24-hour cancellation, so I could just cancel later or tomorrow. Do you think I should just book it so we have it or no? It's not charging me anything.
Sure, I guess.
Right?
Yeah, I guess you might as well.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm down for whatever, but I just feel like just for now, makes sense. But yeah, and then we'll talk, whenever, just let me know. And, I'm flexible too. So whatever, is good for you guys,
Yeah, no, like listen, I'm not trying to be an asshole or nothing like that. Like I'm just spitting out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, of like why it sucks to go that late.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe like fucking you get lucky and you got the people in front of you that actually know how to play and they're not fucking taking 35 shots to move 10 feet. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So like, I mean, like that's what it all really matters is who's in front of you.
Yeah. No, exactly. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I guess we'll be in touch about that. And can't wait for the Yankee season, man.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know. Like it's just like I mean, like I don't want to stay on longer than you know what I'm saying I wanted. But did you see anything yet about LeBron? Like is he 100% like gonna get a roster spot?
No. He might even start actually in AA, but everybody's saying it's just a certainty at some point this season. You could debate when that he's gonna get the call.
Well, yeah, because they didn't send him back down yet, right? Like they did with Jones.
No. But I mean, that's just like I said, the general consensus. So I think it's just they're honestly still deciding, and some guys like Cade Winquist and Chivilli have performed very bad in the spring. So it just feels like that is slightly opening the door. But again, there's only so many spots,
Well, that's where that's what I'm saying. But like that's where I also say though, if he's performing and they're not, like you know what I mean? Like at what point in time do we fucking take our head out of our ass?
You don't have to tell me, man. I would say, this dude is throwing 102 miles an hour. I think I was saying this to Josh last night. I was saying, dude, like we would go from having like a average bullpen to the best bullpen in the league if we start with him on the roster.
Yeah, like from what I've watched, like he looks legit. I understand it's spring training and I understand the competition that he's going up against and shit like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, like one of the things that you have to look at is your command. doesn't make a difference who the fuck you're pitching to. You still got to be able to command your pitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to hit your spots. And, like, he looks like he's doing that. Like,
Yeah.
I
I think
doesn't make a difference what your competition is.
No,
You know what I mean?
Chief,
Like,
I'm with you. I guess just at other times, like when he pitched the other day, he was great with the location. I guess other times he hasn't been. But overall, his numbers have been great. And I say, yeah, just go with it. You can't tell me, you know what I mean, that he's not going to be better than Cade Winquist or Chiavelli with his 7 ERA. So that's where I'm just like, dude, just go for it. Just go for it. So we'll have to see.
I don't really think that you could go wrong at this point. Like, why fuck around with them when, like, because at the end of the day, like, that's what their ERA is, and we're in spring training. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, is that really going to translate any better into the majors when you're going against even better talent?
Yeah. No, right. So
like, that's why it's like, cut the cord now.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. So we'll have to see what happens. A lot of interesting stuff coming up.
Oh yeah.
But as always, Chief, thank you, man, for calling. We appreciate it, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Absolutely, it's always great to be on with you guys. Love you guys. Hashtag Downtime TV. Hashtag TCA. Hashtag Double Numbers. That shit's delicious.
All right, thank you, sir. The great,
sir.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Peace.
the great Anthony Brander.
Nothing like it, man.
Nothing
like it.
Nothing. And nothing's like the Players' Championship. Right now, Sepp Straka, Tony, 8 under par,
Putting
through
for birdie.
7. I'm not on that feed right now,
Oh, no.
but he's a one-shot lead over Corey Connors, the Canadian, 7 under. Lee Hodges, how about that? Won the 3M a couple years back, 6 under through 10. Alex Smalley, 6 under. You have a 4-way tie for 5th, including my guy, Xander Schauffele, 5 under through 6. Thigala is 5 under through 6. Cam Young is 5 under through 5. And Austin Smotherman, who had a chance to move to 6 under this morning with the long birdie putt, missed it. He's 5 under through 4. So we got the coverage rolling, Tony. There's so much to talk about. But I would say let's get started in the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it, Tony. Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drill deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama.
There it
Premium
is.
canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. A couple comments coming in. I see Pollock's here.
Yeah, John Pollock says, you know what is the best thing to do in the morning? He says, watch this amazing
Pollock's
show,
the best.
dudes.
Looking forward to meeting him. It's supposed to be the New York trip this year, right?
Yeah, it's
Supposed
exactly,
to make
dude.
his way.
Like, let's go, dude.
Yeah.
He says, at this point, Red Wings, who tough L last night to the Lightning, says he can't hurt him anymore. And then he says, GG Barnes, very fun game to watch yesterday.
Yeah, I would say both teams, right? I mean, St. John's putting the hammer down on Providence. Looks like Kim English out the door. And then UConn the same with against Richard Pitino and the Xavier Musketeers, Tony. So we'll see. Richard said he wasn't going to be one and done. We'll see if he holds to that, if Providence throws a bag at him, because the Friar Faithful is getting a little restless. And then Donna, I feel like getting a crack out of herself here.
Fancy town / you have to stick your nose in the air in Colts neck, she says.
And then go to Josh's comment above
not
that too. No, above.
Oh, the
above.
golf?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Barnes just wants to pick whoever, whenever for it to work, just like he wants to swing a club however he wants, and it should just
The one
work.
thing I would say is I understand, you go by this, the pros, they always say thousands and thousands and thousands of shots a day. I understand that. But one thing I do think that Josh undervalues, and it was a great game, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but nice to win in the Big East tournament as well, is the value of playing around, Tony. Like, you know what I mean? You could do your dry hacks in your house and your range sessions.
Right.
But if you're only going once every couple months,
Not gonna work.
not having that experience on the course, you're not going to see that reflected in your score.
No, you're not, dude.
You know, so what would you say when you compare range work, housework versus playing? I mean, all equal, or do you value one more than the other?
Housework, interesting. No, I would say range work definitely, supersedes the housework.
Okay, but what about the play?
But yeah, I
actual
mean, playing is the best way to get better, dude.
And
you
see,
know?
He doesn't think that, which is crazy.
And
He's going apps and score swings and.
I mean, of course, everything helps.
Yes.
I mean, the practicing in the house will help you. Watching the YouTube videos will help you. Dial in some things and obviously, learn some new mechanics that could help you out. But again, you have to implement those on the course, dude. Even at the range, it's fine, again, to work on certain things and mechanics and stuff like that. But you're not going to get those real conditions until you're on the course, dude.
Yeah.
When you're like Scotty yesterday on the hill, on the angle, choking up.
You can practice that
dude?
on the couch, Josh. With an app, dude. The app's going to help you out of that one.
I could see Josh maybe standing on the couch with the cushions, uneven ground, got the wedge.
Ariella!
Yeah.
Mid-swing. Kind of convenient right now. The boss calling, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think? Do you think he's hearing us and he's tight or no?
No, I think he's hearing us. Tight?
Yeah?
No, he's getting a good chuckle.
That tight chuckle.
Chuckling, dude.
I also practice on the grass in the back.
There we go.
No, and one thing that I would say that is
With the foam
important,
balls,
Josh,
dude.
and
There
I
you
don't
go.
know if you necessarily do this, but I guess inside you kind of are because you're not hitting full shots. I do think if we're talking about practice, you want to tell you know what I think is the most important practice, honestly, is short game practice.
Yeah.
Chipping and putting.
Chipping and putting.
I know I make fun of Josh with the obsessive practicing. Chipping and putting. That's how you get your score down.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Foam balls are a good call around the house. That's for sure.
Yes. And he says, and then John Pollock, Ralph for Josh B, and also says Big East is nothing without UConn. Not hitting full shots. I feel you got to hit the full shots on the course because it's like, you can hit off a mat, you can hit off wet grass in the back.
He says just straight up not true. He says he is hitting full shots.
He just has a little obsession. That's
I
all.
don't know. You think
a
he's
practice
going
obsession.
full swing in the backyard? I don't know.
Yeah. Also,
dude.
that's not a full swing in the backyard with the foam in the foam ball that you're gonna hit the foam ball out on 16. Come on. Anyhow, we could go back and forth about that forever. But the Yankees, as Pollock mentioned, do win 4-3 yesterday in Lakeland, Tony. A game that was only on local radio in Detroit, so I'm sure Pollock was listening in. And we saw Will Warren pitch a nice game. 6 innings, 2 runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He's had a great spring. The one blemish, he did allow a home run there to McKinstry in the 5th. But he's had an outstanding spring, and the Yankees, the early part of this season, are really going to be relying on Will Warren for some good innings because you think about it. I mean, you got Fried as your 1 right now with the injuries. Schlittler as your 2, and then you could argue, is he your 3? Is Heel your 3? So they're 3-4, and then you got Ryan Weathers most likely, who's going to start tonight against Atlanta as your 5th starter. So we need Will Warren to have a good year. I know the numbers weren't great last year. Maybe some of the underlying metrics were better than what his numbers were, but you were going to need him. So it was good to see that. And then. Also, in terms of the offense for the Yankees, nice to see Jason Dominguez, his 3rd homer of the spring. He's up to 9 RBIs, and Seth Brown, who probably will be playing in Scranton, had his 1st of the spring. JC Escar his 2nd. I hope he doesn't make the roster. He probably will, because I guess Ben Rice hasn't caught any games this spring, which is interesting. But yeah, that was really the synopsis. So not a ton of offense. 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 runs in the 1st inning, 1 run in the 9th. But always good to win. And we know, obviously you could debate the win-losses, the results in spring training, but it always is good to have positive results. And I think the key here was Dominguez homering and also, Will Warren pitching well. And then also Spencer Jones, who's already been demoted to minor league camp, started this game, was 1 for 3. 917 OPS this spring, 333 batting average. Lombard was optioned after the game, but again, because of split squads, like my parents will be there tomorrow. I think the split squad game is Sunday, actually, against Detroit, if I'm not mistaken, at Steinbrenner Field. but he's going to play. And I didn't realize this because it seemed like he hit pretty well. I know he made some great defensive plays, but Lombard, after yesterday's over 3, actually 185 with a 407. But it felt like, the eye test told you this guy is going to be a stud in the future. He's just not ready yet. So a full year in the minors. I know Corey said he's probably going to start with him in Double-A. So you just hope he does well. But defensively, he's ready for the majors right now. Just need to see him come on with the bat. And I think a full season in Double-A or a half season and then Triple-A will go a long way in his development. And also, John Pollock says, we really hitting the phone balls full power, ... And I didn't even text him, Josh, okay? And he says, I feel like if my Tigers could have scored 1 in the first 4 innings, maybe we could have won, but I'm happy how we battled back. Yeah, and again, spring training, you want guys healthy. You guys want guys to get ready for the season, and that's what it provides. So you can't go too much by the record, but just naturally, muscle memory, we want to win. Speaking of winning, Yankees will have a chance to do that today against the Braves, and this one is in Northport, Florida. And Ryan Weathers getting his 3rd start of the season, got shellacked. His last start was great the start before. And he's going to go up against Didier Fuentes. I've never heard of somebody named Didier. It's sounds like, Kev Deuce type of pitcher, right? So Yankee lineup today, Grisham leading off in center, Schumann at 3rd, Bellinger at 1st, Grichuk in left, McMahon at short, Cabrera in right, Ornelas at 2nd, Martinez at DH, and Henry behind the plate. 105 first pitch. And for Atlanta at home, they are rolling with Dubon at short, Albies at 2nd, Olsen at 1st, Riley at 3rd, Yastrzemski in left, Jonah Heim catching, Farmer at DH, Askazar in center, and Kiersey in right field. And I happen to think of this because I have a what's the it's like a question, but you say quandron or something. Is there a word like
Conundrum?
that? Yes, conundrum. There we go.
Yeah.
Like again, Tommy Jr. over here.
There we go, dude.
So I've mentioned this before. I have a keeper league, which has, I'm not gonna lie, has some restrictions with the ads, the starts and stuff, but not as quite as handcuffed as the Josh B Dynasty League over in Alcatraz. But you can keep 3 players. I feel like I've mentioned this to you before, and I've decided I definitely want to keep Judge, definitely want to keep Roman Anthony. So my last spot, Tony, is between Matt Olson and Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, wow.
If it was up to you, obviously Alvarez was great, but then last year the injuries killed them.
Yeah.
Olson has been the model of consistency, but he's also going to be 32. Alvarez is going to turn 29. What would you do? You had to go one way. What would you do there?
Oh my goodness, that's so tough, dude. I guess I would lean Matt Olson.
Matt Olson, just because of the 162. And the only other thing I'm thinking is, because it's a deep league, you have left, center, right, as well as outfield spot, plus 2 utilities. Is an 18-person league. The corners are slim.
Yeah.
So Olson, you can plug him in, 30 homers. It just feels like Alvarez though has that chance to hit 50.
Higher ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, how much you want to gamble?
Right?
Yeah, dude.
So I got a little. I think my draft is actually the same day as our draft, which is a week from Sunday. So we'll have to see what happens. That's going to be kind of coming back with a bang from New Orleans. Probably need my dad to drive back from the airport so I could draft on my phone. To be honest.
Yeah, there we go.
So we'll see. But decisions to be made. And also, Pollock says Didier Fuentes is a right-handed pitcher, international prospect out of Columbia in 2022. So there we go. Like Tommy, Connecticut high school.
Yeah, dude.
Information
Love that, dude.
there.
Yeah.
Hockey, of course.
What hockey game was he going to? Cheshire?
Maybe. Don't know. But he's great with that stuff.
Dialed.
Of course. By the way, Corey Connors up to 8 under here. Shoffley up to 6. So it would be great to hit that to win a bet. But we'll see.
Shoffley's on a heater.
Chavi's on a heater. Mets, what do we got?
Lost yesterday. What was it? 4-1? 3-1. 3-1. Not great, dude. Polanco, first inning, homer, nice. But Sean Manaea did not look good, dude. His final line, if I bring it up here, was 2 2/3, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Gave up a solo shot in the first as well. Obviously I was, been talking about him. He's a little bit of a question mark this season, I believe. And of course, the spring training start kind of added to that question. I don't know, dude. His location was kind of all over the place. Seemed like he was trying to paint the corners with off speed and his fastball. Really any corner it looked like he was kind of hitting, but Some of the location wasn't there on the breaking balls. And then, dude, his fastball was clocking in at 89.
What do you think that's about?
Again, dude, I mean, I've spoken about the elbow injury, the bone spurts, the floating fragments in his elbow. I just don't think he's able to really reach back for it as much as he used to. So, again, he was never hard throwing, but, you see 92, 93 out of him. I mean, this is 88, dude, and obviously because of that, fastball is just very hittable, and that's what was happening. People were hitting his fastball, hence the 6 hits given up. The sinker, which clocks in around about the same. Players were just anticipating that, I guess, and then beyond that, your location was struggling. So, not a great outing from Anaya. You want to see more out of him, obviously, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like this guy is going to be a reasonable or an option that you have much confidence in down the stretch of the season, if at all, Brian. So, we'll see how he develops. We've seen pitchers like a Madison Bumgarner, for example. Even Zach Greinke too. Milk extra years out of his career through injury by going to those off-speed pitches. But I mean, your location just has to be on point here. And it doesn't seem like it is right now.
If you were the GM with full autonomy, is that how you say it?
Autonomy?
Autonomy.
Yeah, basically.
My parents can never pronounce anything.
Yeah.
That's where I get it from.
Wow, dude.
No, it's true. It's true. It's nothing.
Every time with the parents, dude.
Well, you get stuff. Like my mom's clumsy. Like back in the day with cameras, she must have broke 10.
Oh, it's so
you used to have to
funny.
wear it on her wrist. Like, before it was on, like, your phone. Like,
Yeah.
home. And she gets so,
Classic.
like, offended. But it's like, she did do it. Like, sorry, Mom. Like, it'd be hilarious if she actually heard this right now. She's at work right now. What are the chances she's going to dig this deep into the archives?
Very true. Very true.
But what I was getting at is, if it was up to you and you were the GM, would you cut him? If no one wanted to trade for him?
At this point, no. But I mean, a couple starts into the season, probably.
Stroman-esque Yankees last year.
I'm sorry. I mean, you're a nice guy and everything.
You're a good guy.
But what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do here?
He's so nice. And also, Pollock says 15-2 win for the Yankees. Good luck, Mr. Fuentes, because you need it. Four-seam sweeper, curve, and split. So Pollock with the scouting report.
Wow, dude, doing the research.
We love to hear it. And in terms of the Mets today, I see they're playing the Nationals in Palm Beach.
Yeah, 6
Zach
o'clock.
Littell, the former Ran the Hill, but it looks like undecided for the
TBD,
Metropolitans.
dude. Yep.
And I'm guessing that's not on SNY?
It is not.
The annoyance.
The annoyance, dude.
13 days, though.
Yeah.
13
There we go,
days.
dude.
The buckets.
Let's freaking go. I'm so pumped for that, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a great time. Mike will be there, too.
Yeah.
He'll be riled.
No, and it's funny, too. Like, you think you were just messing around, but, like, I feel like you were there the other day. When I was saying, like, oh, dude, we got the opening days coming up. And he's like, oh, well, dude, like, you're going to the Mets,
Yeah.
right? He was like, kind of like Don Trout. Was that like a fucking with me type of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. He knows you're going, dude.
Oh, my God. And he says, got the
Pirates,
Pirates. Yeah,
that's right,
I
dude.
Skeens. I'm looking forward to seeing Skeens. That's for sure. And
Peralta.
In Peralta. Yankees, 12 days till we get to San Francisco. And I saw CeCe Sabathia is going to be an analyst in the booth for that one.
Nice.
Matt Vasgersian on the call for Netflix. I'm not sure how many games they got this year, but I know they have the Home Run Derby as well, and maybe the wild card round, or maybe wild card round is NBC actually. But I know they have the Home Run Derby. So it's going to be interesting to see how their baseball coverage plays. There was a lot of criticism over the last couple of years. Some of the broadcasts, like Peacock did it, and
Not
then
good.
Apple TV no longer. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna ask what. Let's see. So what is Netflix's MLB package for 2026? Let's see what we got. 3-year media rights. Yankees Giants opening night. A Home Run Derby. Field of Dreams. As well as select special events. And it's the home of World Baseball Classic in Japan. So it doesn't seem like they're going to be broadcasting too many games, but they will be there for opening night. So I guess dipping their toes, or as my dad would say, as back to the parents' reference, crawl before you walk.
There we go. Yep. You got her.
So that's that. And then, we mentioned the World Baseball Classic, 8 o'clock, Fox, Logan Webb and Mike Soroka. You would hammer the U.S., cover whatever line, bloodbath.
Yeah. Easy money.
The Nailers, though, always a thorn
Soroka though.
Soroka hammered though. I
Come
really do.
Yeah.
Schwarber's gonna hit one of those like he hit in Houston.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
Are we in Miami now, or I think are we still in Houston?
I thought we were down in Miami, but I could be wrong.
I know semis are in championship or
Let's see here.
we might be in Miami though. Actually,
We are. Oh,
it's gonna show. Texas.
Dalkin
Park.
Park.
Want to say Minute Maid, right?
Yeah, I do. It should still be, honestly.
And then,
crazy.
Dominican, you would imagine, would hammer Korea. That one's 6:30 on FS2. 6:05 odd start time.
Mets tonight.
Mets tonight, yes, odd
Yeah.
start time. The Yankees have been going 6:30.
Schaff for putting for birdie here, by the way.
And he...
No, not yet. He's still lining it up. But
No, I don't have it.
over 35 feet here. 6% for making this putt here.
Wow.
I know it's a long one. He's about to go here.
I have the different coverage on.
Club back.
You're still doing the main feed, right?
Yeah, main feed. Rory.
Mize versus Clevenger.
Here we
So
go. Oh,
college
wow.
route.
Far left, dude. Yeah,
Bro,
no,
did
yeah.
he just overshoot that by 20 feet?
Yeah.
And at 20,
Maybe
like
like 10,
13,
maybe, yeah.
12. Yeah.
And it was like maybe like 2 cups
this
left.
is on 17.
This is on 17, yeah.
Was he all the way on? I didn't see it. Was he all
He's
the
like
way
on
by
the
rough?
edge almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So so he'll have his work cut out for him to save par.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully he can. But we're going to keep an eye out on this and go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the nail. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink Washington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn. Side of the net. Between the legs and they score. Filthy. McDavid Pasternak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right.
All right.
The picks, the bets last night didn't exactly go our way unless you hit something that I'm not aware of.
Negative.
But you mentioned the Ranger win, which
Mm-hmm.
is, debatable. The importance of that.
Well,
but,
they did win.
No, it's the
The
importance.
of-
But Gabe
debatable.
Perreault, love to see it. And
Golden
then I
assist,
keep
dude.
going. I guess I don't want to keep because then again, my parents pronouncing stuff. It is Perreault.
It is Perrault.
I don't know why I keep saying Perreault.
Because it sounds like,
All right,
French.
I'm
Canadian.
gonna make a point not to mispronounce that now. So
Right, 'cause
Perreault.
Tommy said that. Yeah, Tommy
I
Perreault.
definitely remember saying that. So 7th goal of the season, also had an assist. So you love it. You love to see it. It feels like he's blossoming before our eyes, Tony.
Yeah.
And I guess Carty, his 5th. He's a younger player as well, or no?
Cartier.
Cartier.
Yeah, he's the guy that was claimed off waivers from Seattle, dude.
Okay.
He's been playing really well so
Yep.
far for the Rangers right now. It's really great to see, honestly. Like again, I said this the other day too. That, the future kind of blossoming here, as McElroy just
would have
missed.
taken him
Oh,
to
look at
even
him.
par.
He's bent
The
over right
back.
now.
That back
They were talking about, by the way, him on the back nine. He's like
back 9.
back nine here, the best golfer since 09. I think total he's like 46 under par in the back nine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
which
crazy.
is wild.
That's crazy.
Obviously one over here, but to get back to Gabe and the youth here,
Laffy's 19th too.
yeah, Laffy's been on a heater. Gabe as well. You mentioned his 6th goal right of the season, 4 in 6 games.
Love it.
Absolutely great there. He's gelling really well with that line. And it was, again, listening to Mike Sullivan's post-game conference, I kind of like what he said, where it's good that this group of guys has like something to be like proud and happy like about right now. Something to feel good about, because obviously this season has been nothing short of a dumpster fire. Again, he's just, they even asked him about, like you look at the standings, like playoffs technically, mathematically, you are not eliminated. But Sullivan's just said, take it one game at a time here, sort of deal, which I think is a good mentality. I'm kind of, liking how Sullivan is operating himself right now, and the team, it seems, with these younger guys. Which, I was thinking about this last night, watching Gabe. It's like, we were kind of criticizing Sullivan earlier this season for not bringing him up. The little bit of a smaller guy, I guess, maybe not ready. Which, again, I was thinking about at first. I was thinking about, damn, like maybe Sullivan just what the hell? Why wasn't he starting Gabe to start the season off? Shoffley saved par, by the way, very impressive putt right there. But maybe Sullivan, maybe Gabe wasn't ready for the NHL yet, which is maybe a big reason why he's, succeeding right now so much is because he had that time in Hartford, I guess, to start the year. So again, I just think there's things to be really happy about with Mike Sullivan. Wow, dude. Rose just snuck that putt in there. That must have been like a 25-footer for par, I believe, to remain at 4 under. So again, that's what really excites me. It just seems like Sullivan is, could be the guy, honestly. It could be your coach to lead a young team, to a playoff run sort of deal. So, again, I think the criticism maybe falls for me more so on Drury, looking into the future. It's going to be an interesting offseason for him. If that time comes where the Rangers aren't in the playoffs, which obviously it does still look that way. And again, it's, look at these teams, Calgary, dumpster fire, Winnipeg, obviously they're not having the year they want to have either. Vancouver as well. These teams are beating right now.
Right now.
But again, I mean, this is, those are games you would expect to see out of a contending team, just take care of business against lesser teams. So it's still good to see that. Obviously, you still have your eyes, I guess, on on McKenna, on the number 1 overall pick. So it's like, take these wins with a grain of salt, sure. But again, just seeing these guys, Edstrom too, Edstrom's goal yesterday. I don't know if you saw that, but that play start and ended with him. Caused a turnover in the neutral zone, dumps the puck in, good forecheck, cycles, Trocheck feeds him, he scores. So even Edstrom on that second line, obviously good job by Sullivan moving him up, paying some dividends there. So again, it just, there's a lot of good stuff. I know it's like, go on the streak now. Like now you want to play like this
now.
But you still got to be excited for the Rangers' future a little bit here.
A little. Just a little. Nothing
just enough,
crazy.
dudes.
Let's get Nick out of the hand.
Yeah.
And what did you said both 2 and 4 last night, so we remain tied?
We remain tied, 23-21.
And I hate how it's just a 2-pack. I mean, I guess we could extend out to tomorrow to make it 3, right?
It's up to you if you want to do
that.
Right?
I mean, that usually kind of works. Yeah, why not? Right? Because there's a good.
I mean,
good
only
slate.
2 games is tough, dude.
Yeah,
right? And then Saturday,
Yeah, let's extend out. Tony Vegas in place. Some of the lines are up though. But let's strike up the music. Another edition of the Frozen Frenzy. You are batting leadoff, right?
There it is. Yeah, I believe I am, dude. Right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. In any case here, let's get started. Very interesting now, looking at the Saturday slate. I do kind of have the pick of the litter here. But I kind of want some Friday action. All right, so start with some Friday action here. 2 games you mentioned, Kings in UBS, and then Oilers at the Blues. Oilers on the back-to-back. Tough loss last night. Oilers minus 155 is interesting. Kind of good value. They don't typically take the Oilers. And I think I will, to be honest. So give me the late game, 8 p.m., horseshoe action.
Really?
Here in St. Louis. I mean, of course, dude. Of course. I mentioned to Brian before during the in-bump here for hockey, Connor McDavid's fight last night. He was pretty jacked up, dude. I haven't seen Connor McDavid getting that physical after a whistle in a while. So give me McDavid here tonight. 2 goals and the assist. Why not? I'll make it 38 goals in the season, 75 assists, over 110 points. Obviously, he's having a stellar year. Oilers are going to absolutely rout the Blues. I think it could be like a 7-3 spot. A lot of offense. Oilers angry. I know they're on the back-to-back, but I don't care. Blues lagging. So, yeah, that's the score right there. What did I say? 7-3? 7-3. Oilers 7-3. And the over.
All right. Let's wrap up Friday and then go on to Saturday. Give me the Isles at home, the Kings, Panarin, Yankees. Wow. Islanders.
My God.
Minus 130 here. Obviously, a couple new names, over the past month or so. The Shens, the Susies, that type of thing. They won their last 2, St. Louis and San Jose, not the who's who, but they returned home 17-10-2, excuse me. And the Kings have actually played well on the road, 16-8-8. Recent play, Kings have won 2 out of 5. Isles have won 3 out of 5. But yeah, give me the Isles. Give me the under. I'm going to say it's 5.5, so I'm going to say they win 3-2. Carson Susie, Tony, the game winner, as the Isles prevail. Isles in the under.
Isles. Oh, with the under. Okay, there we go, dude. Love to see that, dude. whatever, dude. One New York team to the next. One Friday to the Saturday here, 7 p.m. tomorrow. You have the Sabres, KeyBank Center, hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know if you saw this last night, Brian, but Austin Matthews left the game, knee-to-knee contact by Anaheim Duck Gudas. I forget his first name right now. Gudas, multiple offender, dirty play. I haven't checked up on Matthews, but obviously exited the game. No one on Toronto really defended McDavid Matthews after the hit. Craig Berube, the coach, post-game, very disappointed in the team. They have nothing to play for there. Just absolutely no balls in Toronto. So give me the Sabres, who are red hot. Obviously coming off that loss last night to Washington. Kind of crazy, the 2-1. Washington scores. I was watching that game late, third period, like a minute and a half to go. Kind of sucked. Unfortunate because the Sabres all game long just peppering with shots. Again, that's the Capitals. They keep them in the game, whatever. They win. Sabres, huge bounce back, revenge spot game here. Over under is 6.5. Buffalo's at minus 230, Brian. I don't care. They're favored for a reason. Give me Sabres. I would also hammer the over as well. I can see Toronto scoring 2 again, but maybe Sabres put up a 5 spot. So there's your final score, 5-7 Buffalo with the over.
Buffalo. I still can't believe they lost last night.
Tough game, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I tuned in the second period, and they were out shooting Washington like 25-9, dude.
Yeah.
But they just kept hanging around. Good goaltending by Washington. 1-1 game, and all of a sudden, Capitals sneak that last goal in there.
Yeah.
What's your next game, Brian?
I think the good times are going to come to an end for the Rangers tomorrow in Minnesota. The Wild, 38-16-12. Rangers, 27-30-8. 18-15-2. Away from Madison Square Garden. But I'm going to go with the Wild here. I think too much for the Rangers. I think it's not going to be 9, but I think I like how these lines are out for tomorrow.
Yeah,
maybe because there's no
dude.
games tonight.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm going to say give me Minnesota here, 5-3. So we'll go the Wild and the over.
Wild and the over. Interesting. Islanders on the back-to-back against Calgary. That's not too shabby, though. Avs in Winnipeg. I feel like that could be a good pick, too. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a value pick here, I guess. 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Maybe we get cracked open a couple cold ones at noon. It's Saturday. Who cares, dude? Bruins are in the nation's capital. They're playing the Capitals here. Bruins plus 120 on the money line here. I know they lost last night against Florida, I believe. David Pastrnak, though, fighting Matthew Tkachuk, dude. A crazy bout for Pastrnak. Pastrnak was just absolutely riled up. I say he takes that energy into this game. I'm going to give David Pastrnak a Hattie Boom Batty trick. Give me the Bruins winning this game. Give me the 3-1 spot. Over-under is not out yet. I'd be willing to bet it's 5.5. Doesn't really matter. I mentioned the 3-1 final score. Bruins, or 4-1. Bruins and the under.
All right. You kind of left me. I'm trying to think. The jackpot, no pun intended. Give me the Knights tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. MGM attached.
Are they playing Chicago?
They're playing Chicago, and the line is not out. But I would think Golden Knights minus 250. The over-under probably 6.5 because they're going to shellac them. I think it's 6-2, to be honest. Eichel, hat trick, Tony. Haven't said that in a while.
That's right.
But give me the Knights in the over, and just like that, your Frozen Frenzy here on a Friday. A lot of games tomorrow, a lot of games over the weekend.
Love to see that.
All good stuff. But let's get the grid up. No Yankees, but we do have
some Mets,
Boston
dude.
and the Mets.
All right, there we go. All right, dude. Let's kill the music there. Let's bring up the grid here, and then go back over yonder. Bang, there it is, dude. By the way, John Pollock says he's cheering for Buffalo now.
There he is.
No, you love to see that, dude. Let's see, where am I here? The music. Stop the NHL one. Bring up the MLB music. There it is, dude.
If you'd like to get started, I'll let you do the Mets ones, but Detroit and Boston, David Wells, 2%.
David Wells. Yes, I think I will, dude.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it
Boston
away.
Mets, Kevin Pillar.
All right.
Okay. And then, Phillies, you think Harrison Bader could be a lot. Zach Wheeler. I'm trying to think of any relievers. How about Aaron Loop?
Okay.
0.09, dude. And the first thing that came to my head for Mets left field was Mark Canha. But he also played for Detroit. So, do you have a Detroit left fielder, or do you want to do Mark Canha for Detroit left field? Because I guess for Mets left fielder, I believe we've done Endy Chavez as well in the past.
I was thinking of wait, hold on. Just give me 1 second here. I had a couple ideas on that one.
Had a couple ideas.
Wait, but this is for Tigers or Mets? You're saying
So,
for the Mets?
no, I was saying the first name that popped in my head for Mets left field was Mark Canha.
Do Sheffield Tigers 1%.
All right, there we go. So Gary Sheffield over there.
And hold on.
And we'll
I'm
do
trying to
Mark
think
Canha.
I'm trying to think though, like guys back in the day. Why do I have to think about every single time? I just feel like
You think Mark Canha's
I
gonna be
think
too
I have
much?
an idea. Wait.
So don't do Mark Canha?
Just relax.
Do you want
like me at
Endy
the T.
Chavez, dude?
Jose Batista, 0.2.
All
Okay,
right,
Tony.
dude. All right.
Like you're rushing me and shit.
Rushing me and shit, dude. 0.2. All right, dude.
Hold on. Let's see though for the Tigers and the Phillies.
Curtis
okay,
Granderson ever played for the Phillies?
he did. I don't know if that one will be high or not. I was trying to think about other players.
Charlie Morton.
Yeah.
Charlie
Both?
Morton.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Two different Charlie Mortons. 0.3.
Good start on this grid, huh?
For Connecticut's own, or he didn't. I think he went to Joe Barrow. I think he was born in Jersey though. That guy.
Okay.
Well, whatever, dude. Hall of Famers now.
Left field Ichiro, 4%.
Love that.
Phillies Hall of Famer.
I mean, outside the box.
Hold on. I'm trying to think about somebody who didn't really play for them that much recent. I mean, I don't know if is Roland going to be that high. 3%.
All right, let's do Scott Rowland. 3%,
And
not
then
bad at
just
all, dude.
I'm thinking Boston Ricky Henderson is probably good.
I like that.
2.
2%
14?
for a 14, dude.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. As we now go to the gridiron. Hall of Fame is well involved in here. Wow, interesting.
Okay.
I wonder if we get Hall of Fame for hockey too.
So I would say, let me just make sure on this, but this should be an Alexander Madison spot. If my thing ever loads, and did it load? And 8% good enough. Raiders and the Vikings.
Raiders, Vikings.
Alexander Madison.
8%.
Okay. Trying to think, was Tyler Conklin on the Browns? Obviously, he was on the Jets. Maybe unless I'm thinking of a different tight end. So the Hall of Fame. I did the verification, man. It feels like it's only on Football Reference. I don't know if you've noticed that.
It definitely is on Football Reference. I don't know why that is.
Oh, well, we could do Dead Nuts. Kyle Bowler, Boller. Kyle. Not thinking of Kyler Murray.
Murray, dude. Where's
who
he
we did-
going? 6%.
He signed with the Vikings.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did, dude. That's such a
Something we knew it.
Yeah.
You know. All right, and then I'm trying to think. Was Cortland Finnegan? Was he on the Raiders? Or I might be thinking of somebody else.
Rory's so pissed right now.
He missed something.
Yeah. Chip. Not good.
Not good.
Still going over.
Let's see. Is this a Dilfer spot?
Trent
Dilfer left of Bowler.
2%.
I'm thinking Vikings Hall of Fame. We could go Warren Moon, but let me just make sure. And yes,
2% for Warren Moon.
Okay, and then I wonder, is Javon Curse? Is he in the Hall of Fame? Josh B, I feel like the boss. Ariella, right? Something like that.
Something, dude. Normally he's on. Yesterday he was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was. Okay, so who else? Was it Mike Munch? Dude, why is my... I don't know. Do you think it lags because I have the golf coverage on?
Yeah, you have the golf coverage on, million tabs open,
Oh, okay. I had it there.
crack screen.
You really think it's the crack screen?
Nah.
That's because that's not an internet connection thing.
Schaffler here for birdie, by the way.
Mike
50-foot putt.
Munchak for the Titans.
Hall of Fame?
Yep. There we go. All right. Let me think about
1%.
Thinking T Sizzle for the Hall of Fame for the.
T Sizzle?
Oh no, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh. Come on.
Come on.
Dude.
No. But
Just Fleetwood? Or
no.
is it Smotherman?
Is it Brown?
Let's see who we got. Anything from the comments? Nothing from the comments.
No. Who's the? Oh, that's gonna bother me. Oh, no, not Michael Orr. There's a tackle. I forget his name. Fuck. It would be a perfect guy for this. But I guess for the Hall of Fame for the Ravens. But I guess for now, I could give it a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where is everybody today, huh?
MIA getting hammered on
You
this
think?
Friday. Yeah, I guess so, right? Why not, dude?
St. Patty's around the corner.
I'd be
Josh
getting
B,
hammered.
right?
Oh my god, dude! Some student wanted to meet with me, like after 5 o'clock on Tuesday on St. Patrick's Day. I was like, I'm not.
He said not up in here.
No, I said I have work until 5, and then it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm not working after 5.
Oh, here's Josh.
Ed Reed.
Oh yes, Devin Hester. Great. Devin Hester.
Oh, sorry.
And I was thinking of
Oh,
Ogden.
he
Good
was,
call.
John
Good call.
Ogden. 1% for Devin Hester.
Keenum's too high for Vikings Browns.
Josh became in hot.
Yes. Raiders Titans, man. There's trying to think of Raiders Titans. Kind of a weird mix. I was trying to think of a kicker. Running back. Oh no. Vikings Browns too. I feel like I should have that one. Was Dobbs on the Browns? I feel like he was.
Romeo Dobbs?
Come on. I can't believe he got that big contract. Was that from the Patriots?
Was it?
I think so. Just make sure on Dobbs here. But I mean, the Browns had every single quarterback, so.
McElroy just saved par.
No. Okay. Not Derek Anderson, not Christian Ponder, not Josh Freeman. Damn it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Straka just missed his birdie putt.
From like 2 feet?
No, it was maybe 8. But just rimmed out, dude.
Raiders, Tennessee, Mariota. Probably high, but I guess I could check it out.
Check it out, dude.
And Clowney's 18% for Browns and Titans. Mariota's 31%.
Ugh. Look up spot?
Yeah, I guess. Start with
Browns, Vikings?
Browns, Vikings, yeah. You all right, dude?
You all right, dude? Browns, Vikings, players.
That's how, like, it's funny the way you said that, though. That's how, like, the dealer at the poker room in Mohegan will go, 2 players. It's like, what?
Damn, dude.
Slim Pickings?
79 players for both franchises here. Not a lot in the 2000s here, Brian. Jesus, dude.
Dante Foreman, Browns Titans.
There it is.
Good call.
Oh, Dante with an A. Idiot.
No. I think he just spells it weird. Just search Foreman. E after the R.
Oh, really? Oh.
See? Good call.
Dude.
Good call.
7%, good call. Good call. Deonta spelling maybe. Yeah, he doesn't know. All right, so what were we on? Vikings Browns here. Jeez, dude. All right, this is a guy here. Defensive tackle out of Missouri.
Sheldon Richardson.
6th round pick by the Vikings in 2005. 1 year.
Tackle.
1 year with the Vikings. 3 years with the Jets. 06, 07, 08.
Snacks. Harrison.
No.
Damon Harrison. No.
No. Pretty like I recognize the name from him being on the Jets.
Not
Then-
Sheldon Richardson.
Then after that went to Cleveland for 1 season, then went to Jacksonville for 3, 2010, 2011, 2012, then Detroit for 2. Last year was in Miami,
And not Damon Harrison.
2015.
Where did he go to college?
Missouri.
I can't believe I don't know this.
He's from Kentucky.
Not Dwayne Robertson.
No.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Who's this guy? Running back? I mean, you may get this guy. I don't know. He had a short career. 2nd round pick out of Auburn, running back. Drafted by the Texans. First season for the Texans, 2011. Had almost 1,000 yards. Then after that, 942 year after, had some injury, it looks like, with Houston. 2013, rushed for 771. No?
No.
All right, let's scroll back up here. Jesus, dude. Punter? You want a punter?
Probably not.
Probably not. What about another defensive tackle? He was drafted in the 4th round in 2016 by Jacksonville out of Notre Dame.
The tackles, I feel like I just...
Yeah, tackles, no way. Because I feel like that's a name I recognize, too.
Vegas Titans, Austin Hooper. Nice.
Hooper. 1% for Hooper.
All right.
All right, dude. I mean, I guess let's
Dante Stallworth didn't play for the
just
Vikings.
look at the top here. This is a guy here, defensive end. Interesting.
Anybody on offense, dude?
No. This is a guy, wow, a DB. This is a guy, wow, a defensive end. This is another guy, a nose tackle. Interesting. This is another guy, running back. But this is in the 90s.
No.
All right. What about this guy? This is a guy here, currently in the league, currently on Jacksonville. Was not drafted, quarterback.
Where'd he go?
Went to Southern Miss. First year was with looks like San Francisco. 2018, he had 8 starts.
Oh.
Back up in 19. He had 8 starts again in 2020 for San Francisco. They went to Cleveland, and he was a backup there, had 1 start. Backup for Minnesota, 2022,
Nick Mullins.
2023. Yes, there you go.
Josh had it too.
Oh, Josh had it too?
Yeah.
Good grid.
Good grid, good call.
31, dude.
Despite the struggle, right?
Despite the struggle. That was a tough one, dude.
It
That
was
a tough one. It was CJ Mosley, by the way, was the Jet.
Should have got that one.
Now we're on to men's basketball.
The Knicks.
Knicks involved. No Hall of Fame, though, which I guess is fine. I thought they were going to keep up with that.
Okay, so... Okay, not going to do that one. Never mind.
Josh B already have his Knicks involved, dude. No, not yet. Not yet. Pending.
Pending.
Xander teeing off on 1.
Xander on 1.
Shot of 33 on the back 9.
Knicks top to bottom. Doug McDermott, Nerlens Noel, and Eddie House. I kind of forgot. like those last two were on the team, to be honest.
So Doug McDermott on the top.
Yeah.
2% for Dougie. And then you had Nerlens
Noel.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, come on.
13% for Nervous Noel.
Nervous Noel?
Did they call him that at all?
Actually, you know what's
Come on.
funny? They don't, but we used to, like, with Mark and Corey, used to call him Nerlens is nervous. We used to say that.
Yeah, there we go.
Jamal Tinsley for the Pacers, steals.
Tinsley?
Yeah, Tin.
There it is. Oh, Jamal with 2 A's.
Yes.
Interesting.
And then for the Sixers, Eric Snow.
4%.
And then for the Kings, Jason Williams.
8%.
And let's see here. Okay, so we just got this left column. Who was traded for Spurs is DeRozan, but is that high? The computer. 21%.
Ah.
Oh, but George Hill is the top left.
George Hill, top left. 48%.
Well, at
Damn.
that point, I guess put DeRozan for the Kings and Spurs. I mean, jeez.
21%.
Blair.
Spurs, Kings.
Too little, too late. Josh.
Damn,
My
Josh.
bad. I
Sorry.
blew the grid. I mean, that's just what
It's all right, dude.
I don't think Blair was on the Sixers. Who? Spurs. Oh, Danny Green. Just do Danny Green for Spurs Sixers. Just get this grid off out of my face.
Wow.
It's gonna be high.
40%.
yeah.
For
139.
139.
Not my best, but we do have Vesna for hockey.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
You think oh no here? Huh?
Well, Vesna with Buffalo.
The Heart? What about the Heart?
Vesna with the Heart. Vesna with the Heart. Connor Hellbuck just did that. Dominic Hasek has done it.
Wait, the Heart is at what?
Hart is MVP.
MVP. Okay.
But I mean, honestly, dude, Hasek, I would. Other than who's won the Vesna for Buffalo besides Hasek? I don't know.
I mean, we'll have to look it up, I guess, right?
I guess so, but I mean, that's what I would use for.
Hart Trophy for Pittsburgh. Evgeny Malkin, 11%.
11%.
Good enough.
You think
right?
Yager would be less?
I don't know. I mean, your call.
I don't know. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Oh,
here?
whoa.
Let's just go with Malkin. I feel like because people won't think about Malkin as much either.
Yeah.
Yager. People think about Yager. Hart Trophy for the Red Wings. Gordie Howe. Who was
high?
that center from back in the day? What was his name?
63%.
Something Russian. Sergey. Fedorov.
Oh, okay.
That's him. I mean, he's gonna be high also, but I don't know.
Not 63%.
Those are the only two that I know. 34%.
I think it's just them two, or there's one guy that's like under the radar, I guess.
Well, 63 and 34.
Is 97. There's a 3%er.
Who is it?
Huh?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Hart with the Vesna. Again, we can do Hellebuck. We can do Dominic Hasek. I think Carey Price may have done it as well.
Or Carey Price.
Let's try Carey Price. 30%. What are you going to do?
Cujo? Tim
Cujo?
Thomas is 34 for Boston. Who else?
Tuukka
But did
Olmark did it recently.
do Allmark?
Do Linus.
Yes.
13%.
Nice.
Very nice, dude. Nice and tidy.
I think third or fourth kick out today.
I think third, dude.
The kick out Fritz.
Pittsburgh, Boston. We can do Phil Kessel.
Go ahead.
That may be a lot, though. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
14%. We'll take it here. Just the grid.
It's fine.
Red Wings, Boston, Tyler Bertuzzi.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be high, too.
Not that high.
But I don't know anyone else. 43%.
Pretty high.
Pretty high, dude. Alex Lyon, Buffalo, Detroit. He'll probably be high, too, but I guess it doesn't really matter. 7%, not bad.
Pittsburgh,
Penguins,
Buffalo.
Buffalo. You can do Jason Zucker.
Go ahead.
Or Connor Sheary.
Connor Sheary.
Former Ranger.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. It is with the one N. Look at that, dude. Thought I misspelled it. Didn't. And then we're left here again. Buffalo, Vesna. Not named Hasek. I don't know. Schmid teeing off on 16. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So there's a guy that did it in 2010.
You got anything else for me? Where's he from?
Okay.
What teams was he on?
Hold on. Hold the
Obviously,
phone.
he's a goalie. Don't tell me he's a goalie.
He's a goalie. Started out in Buffalo in 02. Stayed there till 2012. Or 2013, excuse me. Went to St. Louis, then to Vancouver. Finished up in Anaheim. Won 391 career games.
Is it not Byram? No? Byron, something with an M? No? Shit. I'm trying to think. Buffalo, Reamer,
From East
no.
Lansing.
Canada.
45 years old now. No, East Lansing, Michigan.
Michigan.
5th rounder, 99.
Oh. Notable name, though? Like I should know this guy?
Yes.
Someone we've mentioned before in the grid?
I think. He has a
Goalie?
common hockey name. And
Like his last name? Or like
yeah,
So is it like something common hockey name?
American hockey name that starts with an last name that starts with an M.
American common name, Martin. Damn it. Starts with an N. Last name.
Rangers have had 2 guys recently, one still on the team with this last name.
Still the team with his last name.
Yeah.
With an M. So again, go to the team. Miller.
Yes.
Okay. Ron Miller.
Not Ron, but
Richard.
you have the right first syllable.
John Miller.
Yes, it starts with an R.
Richard.
Not Richard.
Ricard. Ronald.
No.
Ron? No, I said
No.
Ronald. Ryan?
Yes.
Ryan Miller.
Yes. You know Ryan Miller.
That does sound familiar. Yeah, Miller, whatever, dude. Ryan with a Y.
What did you expect it to be with an I? No, because Brian is with an I, but not Ryan. I mean, that
sure
would
about
be
that?
like Reen or something. Like,
You sure? Really?
no, dude.
Come on. There's no one with Ryan with an I?
Not that I've ever seen.
Whatever, dude. 200 was our score.
The
Oh, man.
Nothing like the Friday grids.
Yeah.
And I guess other than that, just let's see. PGA, it looks like Corey Connor, 9 under, your leader right now. Straka in second at 8. Smotherman, Shoffley, and Smalley, the trifecta of S last names there, 6 under through 12, 9, and 8 respectively. And then conference tournaments. From yesterday, Miami of Ohio falls to 30-1. Will probably miss the NCAA tournament with 1 loss because of a weak and non-conference schedule, losing in the MAC quarters to UMass. Let's see anything. I mean, Iowa State blew out Texas Tech. Wisconsin squeaked by Washington. Miami upset Louisville. Arizona blew out UCF. The one that killed me, there were 2 games that killed me. And obviously, we know UConn won 93-68. And they're playing Georgetown today. They should, and speaking of, but they should run train on Georgetown. But Georgetown lost to Villanova yesterday, and that just killed the parlay. So we were tight about that. Also, I had BYU outright 3-1 money. But we had this bet back. But of course, in Hannafin, how are you? But did get the bet back. But they were up at halftime. They should have won. AJ Dabinessa, that was disappointing. North Carolina lost to Clemson 80-79. Kansas won 78-73. You look at the matchups today. I mentioned the UConn game, and that game against Georgetown is on at 8. And then you have the Johnnies at 5:30 against Seton Hall. That should be good. 7.5-point favorites there. Vanderbilt, Tennessee, 3:30 on ESPN. Wisconsin, Illinois, that's 2:30 on the Big Ten. Florida should blow out Kentucky, and Michigan should blow out Ohio State. Arizona, Iowa State, that should be close. 3.5-point favorites there in the semis of the Big 12. I didn't realize this was already semifinal of the Big East. They used to finish on Sunday, but now they're going to finish on Saturday. Huh. I guess maybe it was always that. I don't know. I just thought I was there on a Saturday, but I guess it was a Friday.
Friday.
Hammered, Carmine,
There we go,
Solo.
dude. Wow.
End of the night. Kansas, Houston 5.5-point favorites, 9:30 ESPN, Big 12 semi. Duke, almost embarrassing, lost to Florida State but won by 1. 10.5-point favorites over Clemson. And then Arkansas, Oklahoma, 9:30 on SEC Network, quarterfinal of the SEC. That's a Sunday finish. So, yeah, Selection Sunday. Monday, we'll be talking about brackets, which is always exciting. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, who even cares about the NBA? But the Knicks are in Indiana. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose to the Pacers. I know they lost to them at MSG earlier this season. Does the mobile version show the matchups? I guess it doesn't. But either way, I mean, they're 13.5-point favorites. Be careful. Tread lightly there. And then I guess what? The Lakers won by 12 against the Bulls. No text from Michael Bucka. Must be busy. But yeah, no. And then he keeps asking everyone to take him on trips to Miami and stuff.
Well, he's on a job now, you know?
Yeah,
right.
Leaf,
dude.
Yes. Interested for an update there. I'm sure we'll get it at some point. But yeah, that's really it, right? I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Corey Connors just took the lead 9 under. Hit
9 through 9.
Hit a shot like 50 yards out, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dunked it, dude.
Which you have to see that, dude.
Yeah.
Because it really is. I mean, I'm just looking at all these shots. It looks so beautiful there.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Like just,
we'll be there.
Goodness,
we'll be there with Josh B.
The players. I want to be at the players,
Yes.
Brian.
Yes.
The patrons walking around.
Yes. The Golden Trophy.
The Golden Trophy is beautiful, dude. Smalley missing a putt here for par.
Sliding by.
Gonna drop to 5 under now.
He'll be all right. Take it easy. Let's not get crazy.
You know who won't be all right is Rory McIlroy.
Fighting
dude.
the cut line, the defending champion, winning in the playoff over Spawn last year. I guess we'll take this into the close.
Why not, dude? For
Let's
birdie.
see. +1 here, tied for 50th, which would be right on that cut line.
Wow.
We'll see if he's able to. Are you ahead?
No.
Okay.
Right now,
Don't say anything.
they just dissolved to the wide shot.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
McIlroy, ball going towards the hole. It seems like we're on the same page here, and it is going to be wide, and it's going to be past the hole.
not close.
And that's about 3.5, 4 feet left for par as he's lining it up on the green. But I'm going to watch some of this on the elliptical.
There we go, dude.
Later on.
Is it Straka right here?
And Straka, last one.
Come on, dude. You can do this all day.
Yeah, dude.
Are you ahead? Are you ahead?
No.
No.
Straka,
Ball in the
nice. That was to get to 9. Was that the 9?
Was it really? No.
No. Okay.
This will remain at 8.
Stays
Yeah,
at
stays
8.
at
I was
8,
getting
dude.
confused with Connor.
Oh, Xander, though.
Is he really on right now?
Xander's up right now, dude. Looks like he's putting here, lining it up, dude.
Still at 6?
Still at 6 under.
This for bird?
This is for bird, dude. They have not given me a distance. 22.9. 12% chance of him making this putt here. It looks like he's lining it up just like Rory does. One hand down, the other hand on the knee, bringing the second hand on the club here. Drawing the club back. And here it goes, dude. Good line. Got the distance, and it's in.
7 under.
Let's go. Xander Schauffele, 7 under.
2 back.
2 back of the lead. He is now your outright third golfer.
The way you said it, it sounded like you were going to say leader.
No.
But yeah, so that's that. We'll crown a champion on Sunday, talk about it Monday, as well as the NCAA tournament field. But great week of shows. Great call today, Chief. Thank
Love
you,
that,
sir.
dude. Chief is the man. Josh B, great job, too.
And yeah, thank you, Josh B, on the grid. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in this week and continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Well, everybody, to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Mets.
And
And
we will
Rangers.
see you on Monday.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.